Hello, once again. This is Si Wing Yi from the Year of Listed Network. I'd like to take this opportunity to share with you another video audio presentation for my investor members. Again, anyway, so normally when I promote Central Florida on a weekly basis, you will see a template, a marketing template similar to this with some slight variations. And of course, we have this PowerPoint just go over the high level big picture presentation of the Central Florida market on this particular link. Then we categorize each link based on prices. Of course, single family homes, rentals, 100 to 150K, and then our investors click on it and determine which property they wish to purchase and so forth. Then we have the second category, 150K to 175K, then 175,000 to and up, single family homes. Then normally we scroll down here, we have a great multi-family units opportunities as well with the link. And of course, we still have new builds, new constructions, single family home available as well. So today, I'm going to focus on the new link that we receive courtesy of our great network realtor in Florida, Jean Gillum. And I'm going to isolate and talk about this particular link, turnkey properties, rented, renovated, cash flow, 75K to 160K. All right, so I'm going to click on the link and just going to go over the specifics of and the objective of my presentation. As you can see, this presentation is a little bit unique. Is very specific. Rarely, as you know, the Florida market is below market price, which is great. I've been promoting this quite a bit, as you know, and many of our investors have purchased various type of properties recently and in the past few years, and they have some great experience. But anyway, today I'm going to focus on turnkey, pre-leased, totally rehab, ready to go, single family home rentals in Newport Richey, Florida, which is in the suburbs of Tampa, Florida. Right? What we have here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 units available for purchase. Most of them are under 100K. There are several here. 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 out of the 16 are a little bit over 100K. But anyway, I'm going to focus on why investors can receive value from purchasing one of these turnkey pre-lease single-family homes. So I will just go through the short presentation on just one of them. Let me pick. This is a cookie cutter homes. And what's the difference between this type of home versus that what we've been presenting with the other price points is the other price point we mentioned about, these bank REOs, they could cost around 130,000, and with a rehab cost out of pocket from our investors, another 5, 10, or even 15,000, in addition to the down payment that they put in on a financing, 20 to 25% down payment or whatever. So, just a little bit out of pocket money. So, although, any investors that have the financial resources can purchase these cookie cutter turnkey pre-lease homes under 100K, but anybody, whether you are an experienced investor or you are a newbie, but I like to just kind of narrow down my demographic of investors. For some of you that are, financially challenged, if you will, or you are a newbie and you don't know where to begin, you're fearful, and you want to take a, or you have the financial resources available. It's just that you're not willing to so-called risk too much of your down payment. You want to take a small, low-risk step to buy your first property to see how it goes, to see whether this property will perform after you close escrow. Then once you get your feet wet and you feel comfortable, then you're more confident in your ability to buy more. So this is a good starting point. So all right. So not only that, it's not too often, especially in the Florida market. By the way, these 100 grand properties. Look, I don't have any crystal ball, right? But I know what I'm saying. I know what I'm doing. The, Anytime you have this type of a single family home rental available in Florida on the 100 grand in the year 2016, this is very very unique because I is reasonable to conclude that when this year is over, 2016, this 100 grand home will be gone and the prices will rise beyond 100 grand. So what I'm saying is this is the last chance for investors, whether you're a newbie or whether you're a savvy investor, to pull the plug and just just commit to a very very little down payment to purchase some of these turnkey properties, relatively speaking. All right. So without further ado, let me just give you one example of this turnkey property. This one is located in 9610 Gray Fox Lane, Newport Richey, Florida, which is very fast growing, medium sized city in Tampa, one of the nation's fastest growing population growth, economy, jobs, everything. Okay. So very cookie cutter, like I said, 3 bedroom, 2 bath, 1,390 square foot. In this case, there's no garage. What you can, and the year built 1978. So this batch of homes that this inventory of homes that we're selling, that Jim Gillum is selling for on or for our network is, it's built, like back in the 70s and early 80s. So they're a little bit older. So since they're pre-lease, so we assume that they're turnkey, they've been rehabbed. So really, uh, so we of course, excuse me, sorry, I'm trying to sneeze. Anyway, so the list price is 87,900. So very good value, below market price, very good cash flow. So of course you can read the description on your own. Tampa is doing well, a lot of amenities, great economy and diversified job market and so forth and so on. Suburb of Tampa. So 87,900. Since you pay no rehab costs, it's turnkey pre-lease. So your down payment is very minimal. So if you have less than 4 mortgages, if you otherwise you qualify for financing, you can put 20% down. So 20% down of 87,000 is only what, like 18, 19,000 plus closing costs, another 2 or 3 grand. So a mere $21,000 total down payment out of pocket costs, you can obtain this nice property. So, but in this, the projection we put in is always, 25% down payment financing on an investment loan rate of 4.375%. Then, of course, you have the loan amount, you have the monthly mortgage, your taxes, insurance, property management fee. So your total debt obligation monthly, 533, and the rent not projected, actual rent is 800. So your monthly net cash flow is $267. As I've been educating many of you, is a 1% rule. 1% is the rent to value ratio. That means if the purchase price is whatever the amount, you multiply by 1%, then the gross monthly rent should approximately equal the amount accordingly, and then you should have positive cash flow. This is a good benchmark. Of course, I've been teaching you guys the other great numerical importance, such as capitalization rate and cash return and total ROI. And of course, I produced those videos in the past. If you wish to have a copy of the video, I would be more than happy to email you the video that will detail the how a investors need to calculate in terms of cap rate, cash return, and total ROI, and the 1% rental value ratio. All right, so those are very important numerical, which many investors does not understand until they learn from us here at our network. So 1% rental price ratio multiplied by 87 1,900. The gross rent should be $870 to achieve positive cash flow. As in this case, a little bit less than that, but still, you still have cash flow. So the numbers make sense. Nothing to brag about. Properties in this area, Newport Richie, is a blue collar neighborhood. The appreciation is not may not be as good as other higher price areas, but hey, with a measly 21 grand, right? Many of you can possibly pull the trigger. All right. So I think that's really nothing more I need to say other than the fact that this type of property usually are gone within a week or less. So this batch of homes uh, should will be gone within a week. So as always, before you can make any kind of offer, there may be some multiple offer situations with any and all of these properties. Once again, as I ask my investors, it is important to get pre-qualified with our preferred lender, Richard Advanti from Wells Fargo. That's the key. Then also submit the reservation form that we attach on this particular presentation, and then several other forms, contract addendum form you have to fill out in advance. Then, of course, email it to Jean Gillum, and then we'll once you get pre-approved, pre-qualified, then you could make an offer on some of these properties, probably a slightly above list price, couple $1,000 above list price because of the uh, supply and demand associated in this booming market. All right, so I think that's about it, and I don't want to make it too long. Once again, the best way to execute on your action plan is to create a relationship with us, primarily me. All right, so it's important for you to, if you're motivated, as you're serious as always, just contact me at 510-552-0726 so we could go over your situation. I get to know you better. Some of you, I don't know, many of you actually I have not spoken to, but you've been part of my membership for a while. So I challenge you folks to find whatever is motivating you to uh, achieve more wealth and retirement income for yourself and college funding, whatever your goals are. Real estate is a great way to do it, especially turnkey type that we've been promoting very successfully, I might add. All right, so that's all I have to say. Thank you so much for your time, and looking forward to working with each and every single one of you. And have a nice day.